So tonight we're breaking down EMT conduit, bending, and the math behind it in a simple way. Multipliers, shrinkage, offsets, saddles. These are things that confuse a lot of apprentices. So tonight we're making it easier to understand with real examples and field experience. So again, welcome back to the channel. I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in to tonight's live stream. Again, don't forget to leave a like on the live stream as you guys enter tonight's live stream. I'd also like to thank you guys all for tuning in to tonight's live stream. And tonight's live stream, we're going to have some drawings going on. I'm going to show you some videos of past work that I've done. And again, I'd like to thank you guys all. If you're tuned in here for the first time to Fabian Electrical Services, I'm Fabian. And what we do here is I create videos of job site footage that on a daily basis. And I show you guys how I go about doing the installation. Again, if you're new here to the live stream, don't forget you can subscribe to the channel, or you can become a member of the channel also. Again, don't forget, if you do subscribe to the channel, make sure your notification is turned to all. And if you are over on Instagram, don't forget to also leave a like on the video. If you're on Twitter, don't forget to leave a like on the video also. And I'm going to get started here. Like I said, I'm going to show you a couple of drawings for bend saddles that we normally go about, and the proper process basically of how we go about bending conduit. So here's the first one here. Again, these are all out of a conduit book that I used to use as an apprentice. Again, these are the measurements. As you can see down at the bottom, you can see the measurements here. That's normally how you go about doing your measurements. Again, if you guys do want to also read that, you can read it also. But I'm going to again continue with the course tonight, and let me try to switch my screen here. See how this works here. Let's see what happens when I switch this screen. Okay, great. So now that you guys can see and you guys can see me on the live stream, again, if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to drop a comment in the comment section. Also, let me know if you're a first-time conduit bender. How much conduit have you bent throughout your time? Do you normally bend saddles, offsets, 90s, or do you use prefabs? So here's the take up. So every time you make a bend, again, this is the take up for 90s. If you're doing a stub 90, you simply place your bender the other way at the end of the conduit, and that's how you will make a 6-inch stub 90. So anytime you're doing a measurement and you need to have 6 inches of a 90 to continue on that mark that you've made, or even a beam that you're going across and you need to make a 6-inch bend, that's how you do it. You turn your bender the other way at the end of the conduit, and you bend a 90 degree on the shoe. You bend your 90, and then that's basically going to be a perfect stub 90, we call it. So I'm going to also show you how, again, these are the measurements. That's why the measuring tape is there. It's showing you that yes, we do use measurements when it comes to bending conduit. Here's another photo. So again, I have many different photos here um, of ways that you go about bending conduit. As you can see, the one person there is standing on the bender itself. Um, that's normally how we as electricians will go about bending conduit. Again, very important. As you can see, figure 13, figure 14, you can see how he stands on the pipe itself. You can also see how he's making his bend in figure 14. So figure 13 shows that he's basically setting up to make a bend. And figure 14 is basically when you're going to be making your bend. Um, if you go over to the actual figure 12 there, you're going to see how the conduit lays on the floor. And basically, as you come up, as you can see, that's a 45. So they've stopped halfway. For 90, you have to actually have your pipe sticking all the way up in the air. So once you make that 90, your 90 is going to shoot right up in the air like that. That's going to be a perfect 90. The way that is right now is it's a 45 degree bend. So there are marks on the bender also that call degrees. For instance, I believe is a 10 degree, um, 30 degree, 20 degree, 22 degree, and so on. So these are all degrees that we use to make our bends, and it is on the bender itself. So if you're ever installing conduit, play around with your bender at the beginning. Make sure that you know how to use the actual bender itself. Get familiar with the bender. You can also bend scrap pieces of pipe while you're on the job. Let's say your journeyman has bent conduit, and you want to learn. Well, you can take the scrap pieces of pipe that he's not going to be using and start to practice. Again, the longer the conduit is, the better the pipe will bend. The shorter the conduit is, it becomes very difficult. So let's say you have maybe a 3-inch conduit that you have to bend. Um, 3 feet conduit that you have to bend, or 2 feet. You want to make a stub of 2 feet offset. It becomes very difficult. You can either bend it with your hands, or you can place the conduit on the floor like this and make your bends. So either way, practice makes perfect. Again, for all those who are tuned in, don't forget to leave a like on the live stream. Again, if you are tuned in from Instagram, don't forget to also follow the channel. Twitter, don't forget to follow the channel. Also, don't forget to like it up. And again, for all those who are here, I'm located in the Toronto and GTA area. So if you are ever in need of a licensed contractor, you can send me a message over on TikTok, or you can follow me. Also, send me a message on Instagram also, and I will reply to you. So we're going to move on to another photo. I'm not going to stay on this for very long here. I will be pulling up some videos here also as we go on here. I'm going to try to stream one of my past videos of me actually doing the installation. So the next footage will be, so again, as you come in, don't forget to leave a like on the live stream also. And EMT may be bent with hand benders, Chicago type benders, electric or hydraulic benders. Hand bending is usually restricted to 1/2 inch, 1.25 inch, 1 inch, and 1.25 inch pipe. Pipe size. Over 1.25 inch conduit would require physical strength to possess, by most electricians. So that is true. When I started bending conduit, I didn't have the strength. As I continue to bend the conduit often, I got the strength to be able to bend conduit. So you need to have the strength again to be able to bend conduit. It takes strength again. The pipe is sometimes, remember, you're dealing with EMT, and EMT is a lot harder to bend, and you also have to remember you are using your physical body to make your bends. So Chicago benders vary with the manufacturer, but most will bend up to 2-inch EMT. Hydraulic benders normally bend up to 2-inch pipe size. Okay. The Interpack company, however, has a bender, Egor, that will bend EMT up through 4-inch thread size. So again, that's basically them talking about hydraulic benders and so on. Benders that you can use to bend heavier, bigger pipes. Again, when I do share the videos tonight, you will see me bending 1/2 inch and 3/4 conduit. There is no 1-inch, it's 1/2 inch and 3/4, which is the easiest of them all. Very easy to bend, and again, you don't want to overbend your conduit. So only hand bending techniques will be discussed for EMT. Chicago and hydraulic methods are covered on the rigid conduit, and the installation as outlined will also apply to EMT. Hand benders are offered by many manufacturers, but are all basically the same. So again, Home Depot, for instance, I've gotten my 2 benders from there, my 1/2 inch and my 3/4 from Home Depot. So Home Depot sells benders. I don't know I don't know if they go up to 1-inch. Never really checked. I believe they do. 1-inch should be pretty common. So again, Home Depot sells benders, and they're not that very much. They're not expensive. I myself have rigid. I think the name is rigid benders, and again they work perfect. And again, also as you go on, once you're bending conduit, you will see that your conduit will start to get older, and it will lose the paint on it and so on. And some benders also, if you don't know what you're doing, the bender might be damaged, and when you start to bend pipe, no matter what you do, the pipe will kink and so on. So you have to take that into effect. So again, I would like to thank you guys all for tuning in to tonight's live stream. And again, if you are an apprentice, don't forget, you can leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what's the hardest bend you've ever done throughout your career. And if you are actively bending conduit right now. So I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to go on to the next photo here. So again, that's another method of bending conduit. Basically, that's how I normally like to bend my pipes. Reason why is I have full control of the pipe and the bender. Having full control of the pipe and the bender is important when you start to bend conduit. You want to have full. You want to have a full grip on the conduit, the bender position in the proper manner. That way, when you start to bend, your pipes don't move around and so on. Very important. So this is a stub length it's showing, okay? And again, stub lengths are very easy for all those who are just tuning in. Um, this is EMT conduit installation. And again, as you guys enter, don't forget to smash that like button, helps with the channel. EMT conduit bending is very important. As you can see, it's a 90-degree bend that is being bent right now. It's a stub length is called, and a stub length is basically a 6-inch conduit that you're going to be bending in a 90 style. And again, also when it comes to stub bend, you're basically taking the end of the pipe. As you can see, the measurement with the pipe going up the 90, you're basically taking that end of that pipe and you're doing a stub 90, and that will give you a 6-inch bend that most times we will require. So never forget, a stub inch is basically 6 inches conduit you're bending. And there's exactly, that's how I like to bend my offsets with my bender in the air, and I'm simply going to be bending my offsets like that. Most of the time, that's how I do my offsets. Again, when the pipe gets a little bit bigger, I will take it and go onto the floor, and that's when your strength is basically required to bend bigger pipes. So very easy, but practice makes perfect. So we're going to hop into another one here, and then I'm basically going to, after this one here, I'm going to pull up. Let me see which image I'm going to stop at. So let's ING 7662. So I'm going to pull up this last one here. Then I'm going to run a video of past conduit installation that I've been doing. So most benders have a mark that may be used when bending back to back bends. Some benders have the amount. Some benders have the amount that must be added on the bender. So what they mean is when you do the take up, it will have on the bender what's the take up for if you're doing 3/4, if you're doing 1/2 inch. I believe 3/4 is 1/2 inch. I believe it's a 6-inch take up. I believe 3/4 is 7 inches, something like that take up. When you're bending conduit, when you're bending 90s, again 90s, these are 90s. So you have to have your measurements dead spot on for your 90s, especially if you're doing back-to-back 90s. You're doing back-to-back 90s. You want to make your first bend, and then your second bend, you hit the star, and you're spot on. So that's how you normally do your back-to-back 90s, or you do your take-up. Again, this is different techniques I've learned on the job site throughout my years. If I do a back-to-back 90, I can make my first bend at 90. My second bend, I can hit it on the star and make my bend, or I can do my measurements. It all depends on what you've learned and what you've done on the job. So this is basically figure 22 is showing a back-to-back 90. Figure 23, same thing here, is showing a back-to-back 90. Only difference is one of them, the measurements is a lot inside of the pipe, closer. The other measurement is almost like a stub 90 back to back. So it says most benders have a mark that may be used when bending back to back bends. Some benders have the amount that must be added printed on the bender head. If your bender has no marks or information, bend a scrap piece of pipe to find the amount that must be added. To determine the amount that must be added for reversing the bender, bend an 8-inch or 10-inch stub in a scrap piece of pipe using the bender handle as a straight edge. Measure over 24 inches and place a mark on the conduit, figure 24. So again, it's basically telling you, you know, most of us who've been conduit for years, on a simple offset, we can look at the bend that we need, the distance, and we can almost tell how much we need to bend. So a lot of times I can do that also, a simple box offset. You can basically look at the pipe, look at the where the box is positioned, and how much you need to go into the box, and you can basically make that bend without doing marks. So again, it all depends on what you've learned throughout your time. Again, practice makes perfect, and I'm going to try again to share a video here for all those who are tuned in. Again, I'm going to try to share one of my videos. Let's see what's going to happen as we continue the night here. Share the screen, and let's hopefully that once I share this screen here, it doesn't boot me out of the system. So let's see. So sharing the screen, it looks like I'm still good. So let's put this on the screen here for all those who are tuned in to tonight's live stream. So again, for all those who are tuning in, I'm going to try to share my screen here with you guys. I'm going to try to go into my playlist. Again, guys, if you're here tonight, I do have a playlist that I go off of also. If you do want to join the channel, you can search my playlist, and you can. So let's go here. I'm going to let's see if this is going to show up. So again, it booted me out the system. So I'm going to try to stream this. Very hard to stream. Normally boots me out of the computer. So again, thank you guys all for joining the live stream. Don't forget, you can like up the live. Doesn't cost you anything. Simply tap on the screen, like up the live stream. Helps with the channel. And what I'm trying to do right now, as you guys are tuning in, I'm trying to stream on the actual channel here. So let's see what happens here. Normally I have issues streaming. Okay, so I don't want to stream my life, so I'm going to go over to here. So again, guys, I'm trying to pull up a video here. I'm trying to share the screen, but for some reason it's not coming up on the screen itself. So it's going to be very likely that I will be able to share the screen. It is showing me that it's up, but I don't see it coming up on the actual screen itself. Let's give it a couple more minutes here and see what happens. Again, thank you guys all for tuning in to tonight's live stream. And again, I'm Fabian from Fabian Electrical Services Inc. And thank you guys all for joining the live stream. And I'm trying to pull up a stream here with some past work. Okay, so it is there. So let me try to remove what's in front of here. Again, lost it again, guys. Again, it's going to be very, very, like I said, it's going to be difficult to share the screen. I don't know why it's doing that tonight. And okay, so because that is doing that, I am going to try to do it a different way here because I cannot stream right now and it's giving me problems. I'm going to do the next best thing here, which is I'm going to pull it up on my phone and I'm going to try to stream it like that, guys. That way there is no issues. Give me a second here. Let me try to get back to the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to try to pull up some footage here of me making my bends and so on. And instead of me doing it on the streaming it across because I'm having issues, I'm going to simply show it here. Let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, so this is basically so again, that's a video of me. That's actually a video that I dropped today. And again, if you are tuned in to the live stream, if you are tuned into the channel for the first time, don't forget to like up the live. Let's try to stream this again and see what happens. I really would like to stream it on the computer itself. Let me remove. Let's see what happens here, guys. This is the third time I'm going to be trying here. So let's see if this is going to stream. I don't. Okay. Let me go back to my StreamYard here. Let me remove this media thing here and see if this is going to actually come up, guys. So again, just one of those nights when it comes to the actual streaming of this this video here that I wanted to actually show. For some reason, it's not showing up on the screen it's not even showing. So, like I said, it's going to be very difficult. Okay, I'm going to leave that for a bit here, maybe 5-10 minutes. See if I can actually go back in and try to actually pull up the video, see if it actually will play. So I'll give it about 5 minutes, guys, 10 minutes, and I will try again to see if I can actually show you those footage. Or if I can't show it on the live stream, you can find it under my EMT installation, EMT conduit installation masterclass. There you will find the actual EMT bending. Again, for all those who are tuned in to tonight's live stream, don't forget to smash the like button. And if you're now tuning into the live stream, we are talking EMT conduit. This is a stub 90 here that you see on the screen. And let's go on to the actual other one here. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to pull up footage. I might have to maybe try to show some other videos on the actual phone itself because, like I said, I'm having some issues here when it comes to streaming tonight. So let's go through another short here. So again, this is another short. So again, I'm trying to actually show this on the screen, but I'm actually having some issues when it comes to, you know why it's not showing on the screen, guys? Okay. Okay. Let's try something here. Let's try something here. Add to the stage. It could be why I'm not being able to pull up the footage. Let's put this on mute. I'm going to try to add myself to the stage here, and I'm going to try to add myself, guys. I don't know if I add myself to the screen here. Let's see here. Okay, so what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to add myself to the screen. I am logged in through my phone, but I'm trying to see if I can add myself to the screen so I can actually show you some footage, some real footage of conduit installation. However, it's not working tonight. Computer is again giving me problems. So let's add this to the stage. Okay, and I'm going to try to share the screen now. Okay, so that. Okay, so let's try to share the screen here and see what happens. Um, let's see if it will work this time. So again, guys, I'm trying to share the screen. It is giving me a hard time tonight to even share the screen. Again, I'm sorry about that. I might have to just continue with what I have and just talk it out. So again, when it comes to bending EMT conduit, you can learn a lot from older electricians who's been in the trade for years and who's seen it all. So here it is, guys. I've actually been able to screen this. So we're going to show a couple footage here. Just hanging tight there, guys. Hopefully the screening will work a little bit better and I can actually present some footage tonight. Again, thank you guys all for tuning in. This is my EMT Masterclass, EMT Bending and Installation, OESC. So again, for all those who are tuned in, if you haven't subscribed and you don't know about my Masterclass series, I've got them all located here on the channel. So basically what that is, it's an offset, perfect offset. You know, it's a longer type of offset that I'm bending on the job. I don't believe that you guys are actually seeing the footage. I don't know if you guys are. Okay. I'm not sure why. Seems like I'm a little bit. Oh, the studio. Yes, guys. So, like I said, it's going to be very hard to actually pull up the screen and be able to present what I want to present tonight. Again, if you are tuned in here, if you are located in the GTA and GTA and Toronto area, and you need a licensed contractor, don't forget you can find me on Instagram or on TikTok. So let's try this again. Again, I'm trying to. I should have downloaded this inside of my studio here and just uploaded it as usual, but I didn't. I didn't do that, and that's why I'm having some issues right now, guys. It's just the way life goes. So again, guys, I'm trying to share my screen, and it's becoming very difficult to even share the screen for some reason. Um, I am trying to see if I can show you guys some footage, but for some reason, I haven't been able to get it fully able to play, and for that reason there's a delay in showing you guys the footage. Again, I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in, for taking the time out to support the channel, and yeah. So it's not going to work, guys. I'm not going to keep trying. I'm not going to be able to actually stream this. It is giving me a hell of a time tonight to try to stream this stuff. Again, I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in to tonight's live stream. I will continue with my tutorial. So again, I've always had issues trying to actually share screens on this. I don't know. I don't know what's the reason why. So I'm going to mute that, and I'm going to. So again, if you're an apprentice and you're tuning in for the first time, don't forget to like up the stream. Don't forget you can also join the channel. You can also become a member of the channel also, as I will be starting to put a lot of my videos into members. Most of, let's say I do 2 videos of conduit installation or a couple live streams, I will be putting some of them into the actual members only. So again, if you haven't joined the membership yet, you can join the member. You can also, if you haven't subscribed, you can subscribe to the channel also. Stay up to date to my content. And like I say, guys, I'm trying to show you guys some footage, but it's not happening. So I'm going to have to simply probably do the old-fashioned way and show a couple of videos through my phone. Maybe it will pop up and start to work. So here's another video here. Okay. So that's another footage. That's another footage, guys, of the installation. Again, very important to when it comes to the installation, to take your time. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to actually pull up this tonight. So again, sorry about that, guys, but I don't think it's going to work. Me trying to stream something that it's not working. So again, I'm going to try to do some footage meanwhile, play off of my phone. if you happen to pass by and you happen to catch one of the shorts that I'm playing, you can also catch them on the actual channel, guys. So again, that's a simple bend that I'm making there. Very important when it comes to bends. And I'm going to actually try. What I do want to do is I really want to play the video, but it's going to be very difficult for me to play this video. So I'm going to try to play this video, guys. I'm going to try to do it the old-fashioned way here. Just give me a second here for all those who are actually new to the channel. So I'm going to try to play this the old-fashioned way because for some reason it's not. I cannot pick it up on my stuff here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to place this and try to show you guys a long form video that I just did. Hopefully you guys can see it here. Let's see here. I'm going to set this up here, guys, because I cannot do it any other way, and my screen is not okay. You know, guys, this is really weird. I've been trying all night to actually get this up. I don't know if it's actually going to be up and working. Um, let's leave it there for a couple minutes, see what happens. If not, I will go back to playing it the way I was going to play. So I'm going to do something better. I'm going to actually put this here because for some reason that is not moving, and it's not supposed to be like that. So let's leave that there, and let's see here. Okay, guys. So as I have this thing on the screen, as you can see, it's not moving, it's not playing. I don't have any footage of it actually, so I don't know what's even going on. I don't believe that it's going to play. Again, streaming has been very difficult for me, and everything is just not working the way it's supposed to work. So again, if you guys want to see this live, you can actually pull this up on the stuff here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play that conduit installation there, and hopefully see what happens, guys. So again, guys, I'm actually back here. Again, it's not going to work with the streaming tonight, like I said. So I'm simply playing a video of past installation that I did. The video is about 9 minutes long. So again, for all those who are tuned in to tonight's live stream, don't forget to smash that like button. Helps with the channel. Uh, what is a offset? So an offset is simply, if you're still there, Jamal, I just would have went upstairs for a second. So what an offset basically is um, it's meant to go around obstacles. Jamal, if you're still here, an offset is pretty much meant to go around obstacles. So let's say you have a beam, you want to get around your beam, you're on a straight wall, you want to get to another point. Um, Going straight, there is a beam in your way. That's what we call an offset. We will make an offset. It's either going to be a 10 degree, um, 22 degree, or 30 degree, bends. So offset is made up of degrees, and measurements, and you simply need to make your you simply need to take your measurements, Jamal, and simply translate it into real world job site installation, and apply it to the bender that you're going to be using to make your offset. And of course, if you're going to be making an offset and using EMT conduit, Jamal, you need to also use EMT clips and so on. So that's what basically an offset is made up of, Jamal. So again, I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in. This is the only way I can screen it tonight. I am trying to share my screen for the longest time now, and I'm unable to actually share the screen. So this is how I'm going to play my videos tonight. Again, you can also check out my EMT bending masterclass, and you will find most of my EMT conduit installation inside of here. Again, stay tuned for more of my conduit installation. Again, if you haven't joined the channel or you haven't subscribed to the channel, you can subscribe to the channel, stay up to date to my content. Again, for all those who are located in the Ontario and GTA area, if you are looking for a licensed contractor to pull permits and so on, commercial, residential, restaurants, stores, whatever it may be, you can link me on TikTok or Instagram for more info. So again, this is a 13-minute video, guys. I don't know how much more I have left on it. So again, guys, don't forget to keep the comments rolling. Drop your comments in the comment section. Jamal, are you an apprentice or are you a journeyman? You must be a journeyman. Sorry, you must be, maybe you're an apprentice or even maybe you're a homeowner. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know. Yeah, guys. Yes. So again, I'm going to play my videos like this for you guys to see. This is how I will be doing it tonight, guys. For some reason, I cannot. So I'm going to pause this for a second. Also, let's pause this here. Again, if you are tuned into the channel tonight, we're going along with conduit installation. So I'm going to remove that and go back onto the actual screens and so on that I was playing before. So Jamal asked what an offset was, and I basically told him an offset is simply something you use to go around bends. So let's pull that up for him so he can see what an offset is. Again, some people might not understand it in real life, but there is also an actual schematic information on a book that will show you what an offset is, tells you what an offset does, whether it be a 4-bend saddle. An offset is simply made up of measurements and bending. That's how we get our offsets, guys. So I'm going to try to, let's go back here. Okay, let's pull this up here. And again, I'm going to leave this on the screen here for all those who are tuned in. If you guys don't know what an offset is, this is simply what an offset is. Is simply bends that we make to go around obstacles. Again, that's what an offset is, Jamal. That's what it looks like. Basically, you're bending on 2 spots with your correct measurements. Obviously, of course, you need to have the correct measurements. And again, you're simply going to install 2 bends when it comes to your offset. So Jamal, if you're still there, Jamal 7988, that's what an offset looks like. And I'm going to, again, guys, also I cannot share my screen tonight. My computer is giving me a heck of a time tonight to share my screen. So my computer here is giving me a heck of a time to even pull up any videos, to even do anything tonight. So what I'm going to do here, maybe I'm going to back out of the actual masterclass series, and maybe let's see if it will pick up one video. I don't know if it will. Let's see what happens. I will try to put one video here, see if it works. Don't know, like I said, if it will work. So we are going to still try. So let's try a video, see if it's going to come up. If it doesn't come up, then I will go back to playing it the way that I'm playing it. Obviously, it's not going to work. Okay, so I'm going to continue playing the video the way I had it. Obviously, it's not what I want to do, but in this scenario, guys, I don't have too much of a choice right now to actually play the video. So again, the reason why I'm adamant about playing the video also is I'm supposed to do a full tutorial of, I'm supposed to give you guys 2 live streams a week, and the second live stream is supposed to be job site footage. So this is what I'm providing to you guys tonight, some job site footage. So let's see here. Okay. So again, I'm going to have to do it this way tonight. Guys, you're going to have to bear with me here. Okay. So this is how I'm going to be doing. Okay. So again, if you are tuned in to the live stream for the first time, don't forget to like up the live stream. Very important, helps with the channel. Also, don't forget that you can also become a member of the channel. So again, for all those who are on Instagram and Twitter, don't forget to like up the live stream. Don't forget also you can join me over here on my YouTube channel. Leave a comment on the in the comment section, letting me know, are you guys apprentices? Are you guys homeowners? Are you guys journeymen? Do you guys do conduit installation for a living? You know, and so on. So this video is actually a 9-minute, 13-minute video. I don't know how much this has left. So I'm going to keep running the video, and I'm going to just walk away from the one for a second here. So again, for all those who are tuned into the live stream tonight, I'm Fabian from Fabian Electrical Services Inc. Again, if you're tuning in for the first time, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment Okay guys, so this is coming down to the end of the video here. So what I am going to do is I'm going to continue the class tonight, and then I'm going to jump into a couple more videos before I log off tonight. I will try to do about 2 hours on the live stream tonight. Again, for those who are tuned in, don't forget you can like up the live stream. Also helps with the channel, and we're going to try to go over to. Again, I'm not going to be streaming any sharing the screen tonight. So what I will do is I will show some past videos that I have here also, but I am going to try to. So again, I don't know if you guys are aware of the shrinkage and the multipliers and so on. Again, very important when you are bending, when you are starting to bend your conduit and so on. You're going to lose on the conduit once you make your bend. You lose a couple inches off that bend. So let's say you want to make a bend and it's going to be 7 to 8 inches. Normally what I do is I add a couple inches more on that pipe so that my pipe does not strike. So I rather my pipe be longer than my pipe to strike on me. When it strikes on you, the measurement does not line up, and what happens is you're going to end up at a spot where you weren't supposed to be, and you're going to start to wonder what happened. That's the shrinkage. The pipe does shrink once you start to make your bends. So very important when you start to bend your conduit and you start to deal with your offsets and so on. You're going to have some kind of shrinkage that's going to go on with your conduit. So what I am going to do right now is I'm going to play a couple past videos. I don't see anyone in the comment section, so it's just me solo tonight. So I'm going to again run a video here, a couple of videos guys, a couple old videos, mix them up in the live stream tonight. What the heck, let's see what I have here. Again, this should play. I'm not streaming anything, so this should play, and it will give me maybe about an hour of playing just videos and so on, so you guys can enjoy the rest of the live stream. Again, if you guys need me to go back into the actual EMT, you can drop a comment, and I will go back into it. So let's go. I'm going to run a couple of videos here. This one
Welcome
is
back to the
grounded
channel,
versus
and
bonding.
if you're tuned in for the first time today, I'm Fabian from Fabian Electrical Services Inc. Don't forget to hit that like button. One of the most common mistakes I see even from licensed electricians is confusing grounding and bonding. They are not the same thing. They do not do the same job, and mixing them up can cause serious safety issues. In this video, I'll explain grounding versus bonding clearly using OESC 2024 rules, so this never confuse you again. Bonding is about fault clearing. Its job is to create a low impedance path back to the source, so overcurrent devices trip fast. Bonding connects metal parts, keeps everything at the same electrical potential. Bonding jumpers, equipment bonding conductors, bonding of enclosures, bonding screw, strap at service disconnect. OESC Rule 10-700, Rule 10-606. Grounding is not for tripping breakers. Grounding connects your system to earth for reference and voltage stabilization. Grounding electrode conductor. Grounding rods is what we use. As you can see, ground plates and so on is what we use in the field. Urge as a reference. Lightning and surge dissipation. Code reference rules OESC 10-102, Rule 10-806, Rule 10-810. If you're relying on earth to clear faults, you're already wrong. People confuse grounding and bounding because they meet at one point. The service disconnect. Main bounding point is the main bounding point where you're going to be connecting most your grounding, bounding at the panel. Also, your neutral is bounded once. And your GC lands in there also. After this, your neutral is isolated. When it comes to your sub-panel wiring, sub-panel with bounded neutrals, it's wrong. Equipment relying on ground rod, it's a no-no. Floating metal parts, it's also a no-no. So again, in this video, I will break it down all to you, grounding and bounding, the key parts of it, metal parts being grounded off, bounded off, the whole 9 yards, and the importance of following the OESC 2024. It's important that you guys understand the difference between bounding and grounding. Again, they do not do the same thing. They're two different rules that apply in the field. And if you do have them mixed up, you can cause serious problems, not just to someone, but also to the equipment. So it's always best to make sure that you pay attention to what you're doing when you're in the field. I understand sometimes we have a long day and we get distracted, but that one little distraction can cause a lot of damage. So always remember, when it comes to the OESC 2024, make sure that your rules are applied accordingly. Make sure that you follow all code rules. Make sure that when you are disconnecting, when you are bounding and grounded, if your panel is more than 6 feet away from the meter base, then your disconnect becomes the main source, your first bounding part that you're going to land. And after that, your sub panels, you're going to remove the bounding straps from your sub panels. Reason being is there is only one bonding point, one main bonding point where you're going to start. Anything after that, it's a no-no for bounding. So keep in mind, this is what your inspectors will be looking for when it comes to bounding and grounding. This is the number one thing that they do look out for on the job sites. They're very strict when it comes to this, bounding and grounding. So for all those who are still here and who has made it this far in the video, don't forget to like up the video, subscribe to the channel. You can also share the video. You can also become a member of the channel. And for all those who hasn't subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell. Make sure your notification is turned to all. That way, whenever I go live or I drop my video, you're the first to receive. Also, don't forget to support the channel, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.
So again, actually I didn't realize the video was finished there. Excuse me. So again, as we continue with the masterclass series, again, tonight it's about conduit installation. You can catch it on the replay, the first hour of footage that I showed, and also some explanation of the shrinkage, the offsets, and so on, saddles, and so on. You can catch it on the replay. However, I'm going to be playing some other footage right now, grounding and bounding, mix-up work, some breaker, and so on, troubleshooting. If you are tuning in to the live stream for the first time, don't forget, smash that like button. You can also subscribe to the channel. So I am going to pull up another video here. Welcome back to the Grounding and Bounding Masterclass series. This is episode 3, and today we're breaking down the difference between a ground rod and a ground plate, and when each one is used under the OESC 2024. This is the one area apprentices mix up all the time, and even licensed electricians sometimes install the wrong grounding electrode or size the conductor wrong. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which one you should be using, how to install it, and the code rule behind it. First, let's clear the biggest confusion of the grounding electrode system. Rod plates, concrete encased, whatever does not trip breakers. It is not a fault clearing path. It is bounded. It is not bounded. Grounding electrodes do 3 things: stabilize voltage, reduce lighting impact, provide an earth reference for the service. That's it. Breakers trip because of bonding, not the earth. Section 2, ground rods. Let's start with the ground rod, probably the most common electrode people think of. In Canada, OESC 2024, minimum 10-foot rod must be copper clad or stainless steel. Minimum diameter 12.7 millimeters, ½ inch. Must be driven full length into the earth. Cannot be bent or angled. Must be distributed style. Must be in undisturbed soil. If the rod does not achieve 25 ohm, then OESC allows a second rod, a ground plate, or an acceptable alternative electrode. Number 6, copper minimum for most residential, 100 amps/200 amps. Number 4 or larger for 400 amp service, dependent on service size. OESC 2024 Table 16. Your rod must be tested or paired with another electrode. Now let's talk about the ground plate. The one most people forget about. In Ontario and many parts of Canada, the ground plate is extremely common because our soil is rocky, frozen, or too hard to drive rods. Ground plate requirements, OESC 2024, must be at least 0.2 meters square surface area. Minimum 6 millimeters thick copper or acceptable steel alloy. Buried at least 600 mils, 24 inches underground. Must have direct contact with earth. Must be installed horizontally for maximum contact. Clamp must be accessible. Plates are expensive but very effective where ground rods fail. GC size, same rules based on service size. For 400 amps, typical 4-aught copper minimum must be continuous or irreversible splice. Section 4, rod versus plates. When to use each. So which one do you choose? Use a ground rod when soil is soft. You can achieve full depth. You can get 25 ohms or install 2 rods. Rural or open ground space available. Use a ground plate when soil is rocky. Rod cannot be driven. Space is limited. You want a guaranteed grounding electrode. Cold climates where frost line is deep. In Ontario, we use a ton of ground plates because of soil conditions. Contractors use rods where soil conditions allow. Here are the OESC 2024 sections for this episode. Rule 10-700 states, grounding electrodes permitted. Rule 10-702, grounding electrodes installation. Rule 10-806, grounding electrodes conductor sizing. Table 16, minimum copper and aluminum conductor sizes. Rule 10-802, rods and plates characteristics. Rule 10-902, connection to ground rods and plates. Keep these in your code book. You will use them every day in the field. Here are the OESC 2024 sections for this episode. Rule 10-700 states, grounding electrodes permitted. Rule 10-702, grounding electrodes installation. Rule 10-806, grounding electrodes conductor sizing. Table 16, minimum copper and aluminum conductor sizes. Rule 10-802, rods and plates characteristics. Rule 10-902, connection to ground rods and plates. Keep these in your code book. You will use them every day in the field. So that's your full breakdown of episode 3. Ground rod versus ground plates under OESC 2024. Understanding the difference helps you choose the right electrode based on soil conditions, code requirements, and also service size. If you followed this masterclass series, episode 4 is coming next. We're going into neutral isolation and how to wire sub-panels correctly. Drop your questions below. I respond to everything. Stay safe, stay grounded. So again, hello and welcome back to the channel. And I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in to tonight's live stream. Again, I am doing, this is a live stream on conduit installation. I have run an hour of about, I have run the live stream for an hour of conduit installation. And for all those who missed the opening of the live stream, you can catch it on the replay. What I'm doing right now is I'm showing past videos of job site footage and so on. Again, don't forget to like up the live. Don't forget you can also subscribe to the channel. You can also become a member of the channel. Again, I will be putting some of these live streams and videos into membership. So don't forget, if you are following the channel, you are an apprentice, and you want to follow the videos that I will be putting in the members only. Subscribe, join the channel, become a member, and again, some videos will be available for all channel members. So I will again continue to play some other footage of other videos. So if you do join the live stream and you do want me to go back into conduit installation, I will shift back into conduit installation. For now, I'm going to just run some videos on past installations, okay? So this will be my next video here. Let's see how this video is going to work. Hello? So again, hello and welcome back to the channel. I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in to tonight's live stream. Again, don't forget to like up the live stream as you guys enter. Helps with the channel. And what we will be doing is showing some video footage of how I go about doing my job site installation. Okay, so hello again, welcome back to the channel, and we're going to continue to show some videos here. Up yourself, QBZ 45. Again, thank you for joining the channel, and also thank you for supporting the channel. All is good with you, QBZ 45. I'm sorry if I didn't see the. Sorry if I missed your actual text. Actually, you would have texted that a while ago, I believe. Or you would have just commented, not sure. But again, big of yourself, and thank you for joining the live stream.
Again, I never cut 3 wires at the same time. Always one for one.
Actually, I was on mute, guys. Again, for whoever tuned into the live stream tonight, I was talking away, but the phone was on mute. So if you are tuned in here for the first time tonight, don't forget to smash that like button. You can also become a member of the channel. I will start to put a lot of my videos and live streams into members only. Again, so don't forget, if you want to learn about the conduit installation and other stuff that I have going on here, you can join the membership. And also, if you do, for all those who haven't subscribed, don't forget, if you do subscribe, make sure that your notification is turned to all. That way, when I do drop my videos and I do drop my live streams and all my shorts, you receive them. Also, if you're located in the Toronto and GTA area and you're looking for a contractor, licensed electrical contractor, you can DM me on Instagram or TikTok, and I will get in contact with you. So again, part of this live stream, the first half was about conduit installation, about 4-bend saddles, shrinkage, how when you bend offsets, you lose some of your pipe, the shrinkage happens, your 90 stops, 6-inch 90 stop, and so on. That was covered here in the live stream tonight. How you place your bender, different degrees that we use, 10 degree, 20 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, and so on. It's all in this live stream. You also have a footage, 13 minutes of actual conduit installation on this live stream also.
Not going to reach here, so I'm just going to shift this breaker up. And voila. That's another exciting video. Also, please like, share, and comment. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.
Okay. So welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys all for tuning in to tonight's live stream. I would like to also thank QBZ45 for stopping into the live stream. Jamal Jame7988, sorry, I pronounced the name wrong, for also stopping into the live stream. And again, I will be continuing to run some videos before I do log out of the live stream tonight. So let's see what I'm going to play right now. Okay, so let's try this one here and see what happens. This one.
Hello and welcome back all my viewers and subscribers. I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in to today's video. So again, please don't forget to like up the video as you come in also. And in today's video what we have is a 400 amp panel being installed, and the steps that I go about to make sure that the 400 amp panel is installed correctly by simply securing the bolts in all four corners, making sure that it's secure and firm, no movement on the wall. And then you have the 2x4, which is simply for the moisture from getting into the back of the panel, to prevent the damage of the components, or to prevent malfunction of the panel. So again, just sit back and enjoy this video, and I'll catch you guys in between the videos. So hello, welcome back to the channel. I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in to today's video. And again, what we simply have here is a 400 amp installation of the main panel using 250 kc mil parallel feeds to power up this unit. So again, just sit back and enjoy the video, and I'll catch you guys in between the videos.
Again, I'd like to thank Kim for the donation towards the channel. Again, thank you for stopping into the live stream and supporting the channel. So again, guys, if you do drop a comment or you do drop a donation of some sort and you don't see me reply right away, I just stepped away for a couple of seconds. Um, sent flowers for 30 joules. Again, not
So
really
hello and
sure
welcome
how
back to
this
the
works
channel,
here,
and as we wind
but I
down
guess it's
to the
considered as
video, this
like
portion
donations
of
towards the channel.
a few more videos that I have lined up. Please don't forget to like up the video. Also, you can leave a comment in the comment section. And again,
Now,
this installation was about
okay,
a 400 amp
so
installation of the main service coming into the home. And the way
is
I go about
this
the using my code rules in order to do my installation up to code. So again, for all those who hasn't subscribed to the channel, you can go ahead and subscribe. You can also
not sure.
leave a comment in the comment section. You can also become a member of the
I'm
channel,
gonna click on your
and
name.
I'll catch you guys on the next
Nothing
video.
pops up.
So hello and welcome back to another exciting video that I have lined up. So again, this is a installation of the 400 amp service that's being installed
So
using
I'm kinda
parallel feeds
confused
to
here.
power up this unit. 250 kc mil wire 2 times in order to have my 400 amp service. So again, what you will see me doing in this video is simply trying to install my cable into the panel. So again, for all those who hasn't subscribed to the channel, you can go ahead and subscribe. You can also leave a comment in the comment section, and you can also become a member of the channel also. So again, just sit back and enjoy the video, and I'll catch you guys in between video. So again, what you're going to simply see me doing here is bringing my ladder closer in order
Again,
to
thank
work
you for
efficiently
the
and to avoid any injuries. So I simply brought my ladder up a little bit closer. That way I can get
cannot really
right
click on
at
the
the
name.
top of the panel, so I'm not stretching more than 5 feet away. Very important to remember the safeties when you're going about your daily tasks. So again, just sit back and enjoy the video. And again, for all those who hasn't hit the like button, go ahead and like up the video, and I'll catch you guys in between the video.
So again, for all those who are tuning in, what I will be doing is running some videos to finish off the live stream. Again, thank you guys all for tuning in to tonight's live stream. Again, if you haven't become a member, don't forget you can become a member of the channel. And also, I'd like to big up.
So hello, welcome back to the channel. And in today's video,
Jermaine 7988, QBZ45,
main service
and
that's being
Kim
installed
for
using the,
checking into your live stream and
panel,
also making a donation.
required by the code. So again, also using 250 kc mil wire twice parallel feeds in order to power up this service. Very important to make sure that you select the proper cable. You also have the proper panel with the proper labeling on the panel door. So again, just sit back and enjoy the video, and also don't forget to like up the video, and we'll see you guys in between the video.
I think that's what that is. Don't know, guys.
So what we simply have here is a connector that I'm going to be using in order to install my cables properly and up to the code.
Okay, so I'm going to run another video here, guys.
Hello and good morning to all my subscribers. Please like, share, and subscribe to the video. I'm basically going to be prepping for my service 400 amp panel.
Okay, please, hello and welcome again. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is basically my 400 amp panel, which I removed all the components from inside so it's an open panel. You can see this is the panel covers that I had to remove in order to mount the panel on the plywood.
Where is it? Hold on. I'm gonna try to do something. So hello again, welcome back to the channel. And again, I'm going to be running some videos, guys. So just hang tight here with me while I pull up another video here. Again, thank you guys all for tuning in to the live stream. So I will run a couple more videos before I log off here. Good night, Kim. Thank you for checking into the live stream. Bad girl Mal. Bad girl Kim. So again, I'd like to thank Kim for the donation again. simple way of flipping my wire. And as you can see, I'm going to use this on. So this has the marking to get to where this wire is going to land. That's basically it for today's video. So please like, share and subscribe, and also leave a comment in the comment section, and I will see you on the next video with this installation. Thank you. I'm still working on my my installation of my new panel. So what I'm going to be doing is clearing this whole area for my new panel. I have to clear everything to make sure I have enough room. The panel will be a lot bigger. So before I install my new panel, I want to make sure that everything is cleared, no obstacles is in my way. And this is the new panel. But I'm going to be taking this panel and flipping it the other way because the main comes in this way. So for that reason, I have to flip my panel the other direction instead of being the normal way. So now this is allowed because there's a code rule that states that your breaker has to be a certain height. So this is within my certain height, so I can take this panel and flip it the other way, and that's exactly what I'm going to do to make this work. Okay, just going to knock out this couple. That way, once I install my panel, I don't need to play around with here because it's going to give me problems. So the key to installing a panel fast and efficiently is to prep everything. Make sure that you don't forget the simple stuff that you need to do before you install this panel. This will be one of them. So that's basically what I'm doing in this video. Also, please like, share and subscribe to my videos and leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you. Two wires into one grommet. So the trade name is grommet. It's basically a connector. Okay, so I'm basically having problems with this, so I'm just going to cut this off and get rid of it. 15 and I'm still waiting on the inspector. He should be here around between 11 and 1. It's very messy in here. There's not a lot of room for him. So again, these are my 2 lighting circuits here I have. I'm just going to get rid of these ground wires because I'm still working on my So again, welcome back to the channel, and I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in to tonight's live stream. Seems like I have a delay on my video here. So again, thank you guys all for tuning in to tonight's live stream. I'll also like to thank Bad Girl Kim for checking in and for donating towards the channel. QBZ45 for checking in to the live stream, and also Jamai 7988 for checking into the live stream. Again, you guys can catch the live stream on the replay. Conduit installation, very important. When bending, stub 90s, offsets, 4-inch four bend saddles, and so on. Very important. We will probably continue more into the conduit installation masterclass series. And again, thank you guys all for tuning in. If you do catch this on the replay, don't forget to like up the live stream, and also don't forget to click on the next video that will be coming up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel or become a member of the channel. You can also, once you subscribe to the channel, make sure your notification is turned to all. That way, when I do go live, you do receive my notifications. And I will catch you guys on the next live stream.